students, welcome to my class. In today's class we will continue with the chapter complex numbers of class 11. So we were doing miscellaneous exercise and we have completed 10 questions. Today we will see the 11th question. So question number 11, if a plus ib is equal to x plus I the whole square divided by 2x square plus 1, then prove that a square plus b square is equal to x square plus 1 the whole square divided by 2x square plus 1 the whole square. So this is the question. So we will start with the given expression. So a plus ib value, a plus ib is equal to x plus I the whole square divided by 2x square plus 1. Now what we have to do, we are going to take modulus on both the sides. Okay, so taking modulus on both sides. Taking modulus on both sides. So here left side we can write modulus of a plus ib is equal to right side we can write modulus of x plus I the whole square divided by 2x square plus 1. Now what is modulus of a plus ib? Root of a square plus b square. You know the formula. How to find the modulus of a complex number? Root of a square plus b square is the answer. And the right side we will take modulus values separately for both numerator and denominator. So this we can write modulus of x plus I the whole square divided by modulus of 2x square plus 1. Now we will simplify this. This we can write as, we will use the formula for modulus, that is modulus of z square. We will use the property of modulus here. Modulus of z square equal to mod z the whole square. So what we can write, this expression we will write as modulus of x plus I the whole square divided by, this is a purely real number, so its modulus value will be 2x square plus 1. Okay, so left side we have a square plus b square. Now we will simplify this. So root of a square plus b square is equal to, what is modulus of x plus I? So what is the modulus of x plus I? Is equal to root of x square plus 1. So modulus of x plus I value is root of x square plus 1 the whole square. Here you have square, so we will write like this, divided by 2x square plus 1. Now if you see the answer, what answer we need? A square plus b square, but here you have a square root. So to remove this square root, we will squaring on both the sides. We will do squaring. So squaring on both the sides. Squaring on both sides. So left side you will have root of a square plus b square the whole square, and the right side expression, when you square this square root will get removed. So x square plus 1 the whole square divided by, and the denominator also will have a square. So 2x square plus 1 the whole square. So now the square root will get cancelled. So you will get a square plus b square equal to a square plus 1 the whole square divided by 2x square plus 1 the whole square. Now you check, this is what we have to prove. Okay, now next question. So question number 12, let z1 is equal to 2 minus I, z2 is equal to minus 2 plus I, find real part of, first question is real part of z1 into z2 by z1 bar, and the second question is imaginary part of 1 by z1 into z1 bar. So here first what we are going to do, we have to simplify this expression and we will express the answer in the form a plus ib. Then we can find out the real part easily. So first we are going to simplify the expression inside the bracket. So z1 into z2 by z1 bar we are going to simplify. So what is the value of z1? 2 minus I into z2 is minus 2 plus I divided by z1 bar. that is conjugate of Z1. What is conjugate of Z1? 2 plus I. You know how to find the conjugate of a complex number? By changing the sign of imaginary part. Now we will multiply and we will simplify. Here 2 into 2 is minus 4, 2 into I is 2I plus 2I and minus I square divided by 2 plus I. Now we will simplify this. I square value is minus 1. So minus of minus 1 means this term will become plus 1. Okay. So now we will simplify the real part. Minus 4 plus 1, that is minus 3 plus 4I divided by 2 plus I. So again we need to simplify because we have a complex number in the denominator. So how to simplify this? By multiplying both numerator and denominator by the conjugate of this complex number. So we are going to multiply both numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator, that is 2 minus I. So 2 plus I into 2 minus I. Now again we will multiply. Minus 3 into 2 is minus 6. Minus 3 into minus I is plus 3I plus 8I. 4I into minus I is minus 4I square divided by, here we will use the identity A plus B into A minus B. That is 2 square minus I square. So again further we will simplify. So we will get minus 6 minus I square value is minus 1. So minus 1 into minus 4 is plus 4. And we will add these imaginary parts. So 11I divided by 2 square is 4 minus I square is minus 1. So minus of minus 1 is plus 1. So when you simplify this, you will get minus 2 plus 11I divided by 5. So this we will write in the form A plus IB. So we can write minus 2 by 5 plus 11 by 5I. So we have simplified the expression inside the bracket and we have expressed it in the form A plus IB. Now we will write the real part. So real part of Z1 into Z2 by Z1 bar is equal to, actually this is the simplified answer. This is the complex number. So what is the real part here? Minus 2 by 5. So the answer is minus 2 by 5. So this is the answer for the first part. Now we will do the second part. So second part is, first here also we will simplify the expression inside the bracket, that is 1 by Z1 into Z1 bar. So we have already studied a formula, Z into Z bar is equal to mod Z the whole square. So we will use this formula here. So instead of this denominator, we can write in denominator the expression inside the denominator. The expression in the denominator we will change as modulus of Z1 the whole square. So which is equal to 1 by, what is Z1? 2 minus I modulus whole square. What is the modulus of 2 minus I? That is root of 2 square plus minus 1 the whole square. Again it's a square. So this is the modulus value, then it's a square. So we will simplify. You will get 1 by root 5 the whole square, that is 1 by 5 you will get, that is 1 by 5 plus 0I. There is no imaginary part, so we will write 0I. Now we have to find imaginary part of 1 by Z1 into Z1 bar. So since there is no imaginary part, its answer is 0. Now we will see question number 13. So question number 13, find the modulus and argument of the complex number 1 plus 2I by 1 minus 3I. So here first we will simplify this complex number and we will express it in the form A plus IB. Then we will find out its a modulus and a argument. So first we are going to simplify this complex number, that is 1 plus 2I divided by 1 minus 3I. So here how to simplify? We have to multiply both numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. So 1 plus 2I into, what is the conjugate of denominator? 1 plus 3I. divided by 1 minus 3i into 1 plus 3i. Now we will multiply the complex number in the numerator. So 1 into 1, 1 into 3i is equal to plus 3i, 2i into 1 is 2i, plus 2i into 3i, that is 6i square, divided by denominator we will use the identity a minus b into a plus b. So the answer is a square minus b square, that is 3i the whole square. Now we will simplify. I square value is minus 1. So this term will become minus 6. So these are the real part actually. 1 minus 6, that is equal to minus 5, and here when you add imaginary part you will get 5i, divided by here 1 minus 3i square, that is 9i square. I square value is minus 1. So we will simplify this. So minus 5 plus 5i divided by minus of minus means plus. So 1 plus 9 is 10. So now we will divide each term by 10 because we have to express it in the form a plus ib form. So minus 5 by 10 plus 5i by 10. So we can further simplify this. So you will get minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2i. So we have expressed the complex number in the form a plus ib. Now we have to find the modulus and argument of this complex number. So we will denote this complex number as z. Let z is equal to minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2i. First we are going to find the modulus. So modulus, that is we can denote by r. R is equal to root of a square plus b square, that is the formula. So what is real part here? Minus 1 by 2 the whole square plus what is imaginary part 1 by 2 the whole square. So we will simplify this, that is root of minus 1 by 2 the whole square is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, that is root of 1 by 2, that is 1 by root 2. So the modulus of the given complex number is 1 by root 2. So we got the modulus. Now we will find out argument. So modulus value, that is value of r is equal to 1 by root 2. Now if you see this complex number z is equal to minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2i. So what is the ordered pair correspond to the given complex number? Minus 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2. So can you tell me in which quadrant this point lies? Minus 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. X is negative and y is positive, that is the complex number z lies in the second quadrant. So we can write z lies in second quadrant. So how to find the argument in the second quadrant? Now we have to check that. So first we will take this as this z is equal to, we will write as r cos theta plus I r sin theta. So from this we will compare these two equations. So r cos theta, what is the value of r cos theta? R cos theta equal to minus 1 by 2 and r sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. So from this what is the value of cos theta? When you r value is 1 by root 2. So when you divide this by 1 by root 2 you will get the answer as minus 1 by root 2. Okay. So how to simplify this? We can simplify cos theta is equal to minus 1 by 2 by r. Value of r is 1 by root 2. So when you cancel this you will get minus 1 by root 2. Similarly we can find sin value. Sin theta is 1 by root 2. So what is the value of theta? We will find out first. For which angle cos value is 1 by root 2 and sin value is 1 by root 2. So theta will be pi by 4. Now we will find out argument. Since the complex number lies in the second quadrant, what is the formula for finding argument? Pi minus theta. So this we have already discussed in polar form section. So how to find the argument in each quadrant we have already discussed in the previous video. So in the second quadrant the argument formula is pi minus theta, that is pi minus pi by 4. So when you simplify this by taking LCM you will get 3 pi by 4. So we got argument as 3 pi by 4 and modulus value is equal to 1 by root 2. Now we will see question number 14. Question number 14. Find the real numbers x and y if x minus iy into 3 plus 5y is the conjugate of minus 6 minus 24i. So here what is given, this product of these two complex number and the conjugate of this complex number, both are equal. So we can write x minus iy into 3 plus 5y, this is equal to conjugate of minus 6 minus 24i. Okay, so now we are going to multiply the left side, we are going to multiply, and what is the conjugate of this complex number? Minus 6 plus 24i. We have to change the sign of imaginary part to get the conjugate. So now we will multiply. So with the x we will multiply, then with the minus iy we will multiply. So 3x plus 5xi, and when you multiply these two, minus 3yi, and these two when you multiply, minus 5yi square is equal to conjugate of this complex number is minus 6 plus 24i. Now we will simplify the expression in the left side. So 3x plus 5xi minus 3yi. So from these two we will take I common. So 5x minus 3y into I, and here 5y into what is the value of I square? Minus 1, which is equal to minus 6 plus 24i. Now this will become plus 5y. So 3x plus 5y plus 5x minus 3y into I is equal to minus 6 plus 24i. So what we got now? We got left side is a complex number and right side is also a complex number. Two complex numbers are equal. When we can say two complex numbers are equal? If its a real part and imaginary part are equal. So we can equate the real part, that is 3x plus 5y is equal to minus 6. This is the first equation, and similarly 5x imaginary part is 5x minus 3y is equal to 24. So this is the second equation. So what we got? We got two linear equations in x and y. Now we will solve these two equations for getting the values of x and y. So we have to make the coefficient of either x or y same. So what we will do? We will multiply the first equation by 3 and the second equation by 5. Okay, so that we can make coefficient of y same. So we are going to multiply first equation by 3. So 9x plus 15y is equal to minus 18. So this new equation we will name as equation 3, and the second equation we will multiply by 5. So 25x minus 15y is equal to 24 into 5. So 0 to 120. So this is the fourth equation. Now we will add equation 3 and 4. So equation 3 plus 4, when you add these two equations, 25 plus 9, that is 34x, and these two terms will get cancelled, and here you will have 102. When you simplify minus 18 plus 120, you will get 102. So the value of x will write here. So value of x is equal to 102 by 34. So x is equal to 102 by 34. When you divide, you will get the value of x is equal to 3. So we got x is equal to 3. This value we can substitute in any one of the equation. So in the first equation we are going to substitute now. So substituting x in equation 1. So what is our first equation? 3x plus 5y is equal to minus 6. So 3x plus 5y is equal to minus 6. So here 3 into 3 plus 5y is equal to minus 6. So 9 plus 5y is equal to minus 6. So 5y is equal to minus 6. We will take this 9 to the right side. So minus 9. So 5y is equal to minus 15. So y is equal to minus 15 by 5, which is equal to minus 3. So we got the value of y as minus 3. So both x and y value we got. Now we will see question number 15. Question number 15. Find the modulus of 1 plus I by 1 minus I minus 1 minus I by 1 plus I. So here we have to find the modulus of this complex number, value of this. So first we will simplify this expression and we will express the complex number in the standard form, that is a plus ib form. Then we will find out its modulus value. So we are going to simplify this expression now. So 1 plus I by 1 minus I minus 1 minus I by 1 plus I. So here we will take LCM and we will simplify. So numerator you will get 1 plus I the whole square. We will multiply these two. Okay. So 1 plus I the whole square minus, then we will multiply these two, 1 minus I the whole square divided by multiply these two, that is 1 minus I into 1 plus I. Now we are going to simplify. We will expand the numerator using the identities a plus b the whole square and a minus b the whole square. So 1 plus 2i plus I square minus 1 minus 2i plus I square divided by, this is a plus b into a minus b form. So we will use here a square minus b square identity. So we can write 1 square minus I square. Now we will simplify this. So 1 plus 2i, this is minus 1. With the minus sign we will multiply. So minus 1 plus 2i, this minus 1 and this one will become plus 1 divided by 1 minus minus 1. So if you see here, these terms will get cancelled and you will have only the imaginary part in the numerator, that is 2i plus 2i, that is 4i by 2. When you simplify this you will get 2. Now again we can cancel, so you will get 2i as answer. So the simplification, this complex number we have simplified and we got the new complex number as 2i. This we can write as 0 plus 2i. So we have expressed it in the standard form. Now we have to find the modulus of this complex number. So we will take this complex number as z, that is 0 plus 2i as z. Now mod z is equal to, the formula is root of a square plus b square. What is real part here? 0. So 0 square plus what is imaginary part? 2 square. That is root 4, which is equal to 2. So the modulus of the given expression is equal to 2. So today we have completed 15 questions in miscellaneous exercise of chapter complex numbers. The remaining question we will see in my next video. If you like my channel, you can share and subscribe. Your subscription, my motivation. Thank you, students.